turns it over again. Davis on the run out. Davis, no. And Cadeau runs it down. Another chance here for UNC. Ingram's got the big fella on him. Nelson takes him one-on-one, spins and lays it off the glass.
So it was an easy call in the middle of the floor by the officials. If you stand still, the defender's going to have to go around you anyway. So
Ingram, shot fake, tries. Ingram with the left hand. Won it the last time they met in an NCAA tournament game. And then what'd you do to Hubert Davis in North Carolina later in that tournament?
Sent him back to Chapel Hill.
Ingram rips a three. Under a minute to go. The shooters are out now, and Ryan, his first miss. Offensive board, Wojcik. Ingram, the flyby. Three-pointer is good. Harris.
It wasn't a short closeout like we saw in the first half.
Stevenson, and out it goes. Sears set him up. Stevenson couldn't hit it. Now Stevenson's got a battle with Washington underneath. Baycott on the bench. He's not exactly resting, though. He's standing over there on the bench. Just picked up that third foul. Davis shut off. Estrada's right on him. Great effort. Shot clock at 8. Ingram spins, working on Nelson. Wow, what a finish. Harrison Ingram, and continues it that way. Spins off Weathers. Easy lay-in in the post. Michigan State by 11. Carolina fires the three. Ingram's got it. He can shoot it out there. Tom Izzo has not. Rising up, missed it. There's Ingram with a rebound. Cadeau gives it right back to him. In transition, the three-pointer, shooters, touch. Mile in, about 4 hours from Knoxville. It'll be very orange in our second game here in Charlotte.
So we go from light blue to orange, basically.
Working clock here, can take it all the way down. Cadeau finally finds Ingram, who pops out for a three, and he hits it. So Malik Hall this time working on Harrison Ingram. He wasn't moving Ingram like he was moving Withers. But he spins off of him, gets the bucket inside. Hall's got 9 points. He has been a real threat on the block. Baycott just picking him apart on the double team. He's
with him at Sacramento. Now, he didn't play a lot, but you wouldn't tell because his enthusiasm spread across, and he spent a number of hours with my son, my older son, working out in gyms, and I just love Clevo, Mateen Cleve's down.
Harrison Ingram drives it this time. A little fadeaway. He's good, man. He is
about him to beat you off the dribble and get to the baseline and score.
That's a great call. Akins misses the jumper. Baycott the rebound. Carolina trying to stretch it now. Get back into double digits. Ingram, why not? And it goes! In every part of made it as high as 3 in the polls. And they kick it off here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As they win the tip, it'll feel like a home game for the Tar Heels. The winner of this one advancing to the second round in a matchup with Michigan State. Harrison Ingram gets the first touch down low, and the first basket of the ballgame. Within 5 here. Morgan Council, his first made basket. The second made basket, I should say. 2 out of 7. Scarrett working on Davis. Here's Trimble now. Younger half brother of JP Tokodo. Ingram drives it. And Ingram scores it. You see how Harrison Ingram. Council. He turns. Council looking for Zongo. Zongo can't finish it. Ingram flying high for the rebound. Cadeau gives it up. Ingram will pull a 3. And he hits it. Harrison Ingram. Speed dribble. Finding Brown. That was blocked by Ryan. Withers up ahead. Ingram runs it down. Ingram scores. In transition.
Not just the post guy. Got a soft touch in the mid-range, too.
Well, Casey Morsell just came up, almost set a ball screen on him. And that freed him up for that little short jumper.
Ingram draws the double. Ingram gets it back and hits the 3.
See, they don't want him passing out for open threes.
Oh, a steal by Baycott. Ingram, a corner 3. Oh, and what a mistake. Coaches, you better let those guys sleep in tomorrow. They have had an unbelievable week. Ingram swings it to Cadeau. Extra pass to Ryan. Steps in. Ingram ties the game.
Well, that was all left hand to get it up on the backboard quicker than Baycott could block it.
Final minute of the first half. Hitt has led most of the way. Ingram knocks it down to tie it.
Low post position. You've really got to communicate on that defensively. And North Carolina's been a great defensive team all year long. They've got to continue that in the postseason.
Top 5 in the country in adjusted defensive efficiency per Ken Palm. A good offensive team as well, but it's the defensive numbers that jump off the page at you. Harrison Ingram, the transfer from Stanford. What a great year he has had for the Heels. Davis always in motion. Finds an open Ingram, and he buries it. Now he's driving. Tip back up and in by Ingram. Season as head coach of the Heels. John Shire in his second as head coach of the Blue Devils, and it's visiting Carolina with the first possession of the game as we are ready for the tip of our Sonic blockbuster matchup.
Duke already switching some exchanges. Now Jared McCain switched off onto Harrison Ingram. He's going to go one-on-one in the post.
Ingram had a huge game. Mitchell, second field goal of the night for Duke.
How good has Mitchell been in ACC play? Averaging over 13 points, 7 rebounds, and he's overcome some early shooting woes. Now got the switch. Harrison Ingram being guarded by Proctor.
Good D by Proctor to stay in front of him. 10 to shoot. Ingram trying to back him down. Banks at home. Touch.
Here, you're concerned about their defense.
They are ranked 6th in the nation in defensive efficiency.
These are threes, but you can drive him.
Ingram drove Mitchell, got it back, and hit it. Devils, Jared McCain with a 3.
Jared McCain just got a little fade screen coming toward the ball, and he was ready to fire as soon as he caught it. He had 11 points in that first half, been a little quiet in the second. He needs to get going.
R.J. Davis held in check tonight, 4 for 9, 9 points for the ACC's leading scorer. They're making him give up the ball. Ingram, and it counts.
He's only played 11 or 12 minutes, but blocked a couple shots, really impactful.
6 points as well. Davis gets it over to Ryan. It's only a 6-point game, and there's 4.5 minutes to go. Ingram the drive. Over Filipowski, he knocks it down.
Out. Tay Davis with 5 to shoot, back for Burton. He'll launch, and front rim miss, and Ingram grabs.
I think Burton was a little surprised to be that open on that one, Coach. A little defensive miscommunication.
Yeah, they missed a little bit. He still was off balance. It wasn't a good look. Carolina played good defense.
Ingram tees one up and hits. Here is Davis driving. Baycott on the last slap. Here's Ryan with Ingram to his left. He'll dump it. Ingram will take off baseline. A little Euro in the left for the hoop. Now Shrewsbury with Kerry Booth. And he can't finish. And Ingram somehow saves it.
Smart play by R.J. recognizing with Armando running the floor as hard as he has. Get him the basketball. Give him an opportunity to get his hands on it.
Ingram foul line. Got it. Good pass inside. Roper up strong. Washington bothered it. And they scramble out of there. Here comes Ryan. Tar Heels trying to extend their lead now at 14. Look at Ingram. Variety of spins, carries him into the lane and scores.
Team celebration. This team is connected, which is one of the reasons why they've been one of the best.
And also, if they get great.
Casey Morcell attacking the basket, similar to what he did Tuesday against Florida State, where he scored an ACC high 19 points.
Ingram. That early shooting paid off. Go to the other side of the iron. 4 points for him. Kevin Keats up by 1.
Kevin Keats likes the matchup with DJ Burns against Armando Baycott.
Ingram slams it in. One guy to be the big scoring star. O'Connell too strong. At times, both Davis and Baycott have been kind of quiet offensively. Right down the lane.
offensive rebound and ends up with Jaden Taylor knocking down the three.
As you mentioned, 24 on Tuesday against Florida State for Jaden Taylor. Ingram wants to operate with a fall away. Likes that shot and does it sweetly. Question is, can anybody touch them? The runner off the window and the stop by Ingram.
Wolfpack all afternoon long.
Tiara from the corner. One and done. Davis had just 2 points in the first half, coming off 42 points on Monday. Cadeau with the bounce. Beautifully done there for Ingram. Cadeau penetrates, left it short. Ingram springing in for the rebound.
But that's what Ingram did in the first matchup. 19 rebounds for him, 6 of those on the offensive glass.
Is Ingram open for three?
Now this is the time of the game, OB. We watched North Carolina on Monday with a 13-point lead struggle to finish out the game against Miami. Sitting in street clothes, and of course you're talking about 28 points per game missing, but not just that, the threat of Nigel Pack's shooting ability often opens up so many other things for his teammates.
Ingram got a great look.
With Dean Smith.
I would say so.
But you know, one of the things, and I did a story with Charlie Scott, and he talked about Dean Smith taking him to church on his official visit at the urging of Coach Smith's pastor. And that was the difference maker. That's what made him choose to come to the University of North Carolina over so many other schools. Three here would go a long way, OB. Bensley Joseph is open on this corner.
Knocked away by Ingram. He got to it. He stayed in bounds. And he'll lay it in.
Aggressive movement by Reese Beekman to get into the painted area, using his size over R.J. Davis. That's something that Virginia's guards with that size advantage can do.
Bacon out of the double. Ingram will slither in. 6 points a game on the bench right now here for North Carolina. Poked away by Ingram with the depths. And the lay that up and in, and a whistle.
This performance defensively by Reese Beekman, he's just sealed up his second straight ACC Defensive Player of the Year award.
And he's been great with big stops and all over Davis. The open man is Ingram on the feet.
Every other area. Poteet against Baycott rolls back with the left hand, and it bounces away for Ingram.
I don't think they're looking for a lot of offense from Poteet.
Look at Ingram all the way. Little soft running one-hander from Harrison Ingram. Attack. Here's Davis left open. Barron tried to close, couldn't. Ingram the rebound, resets and scores. And one. Ryan thought about it. He'll drive, hang on Rex-Steiner, fell off the rim. Look at Ingram go get it and dunk it. Points for Hunter Couture. A deep three from in front of the Tar Heel bench.
And that was against really good defense. Ryan was all over him. But Couture is a guy who can make shots.
Absolutely. Here's Ingram spinning on nickel, scores. Harrison Ingram now.
As we mentioned off the top, going on the road anywhere in this country at any level, there are no guarantees.
No, there's not. And Adrian Autry goes to his 2-3 zone after timeout to probably take away the scoring. And we're going to stay in that 2-3 zone, which helps stay in front of Cadeau and R.J. Davis.
Good ball movement to find Ingram for the three. A phenomenal. Ingram, a 42% shooter on the year. Bell unable to answer at the other end. Pulled down by Ingram. Carolina with a chance to take the lead. Ingram for three. Tar Heels in front. Davis calls his own number from the wing. No. Ingram on the offensive glass. Bottled up. Goes up and over ground for two. A grown.
Adrian Autry playing offense like the lane is on fire, clearing people out of there, letting his guards go to work.
Ingram tries to quiet the crowd and does.
Yeah, missed his game's not over.
R.J. Davis again protects the ball, gets it up on the rim. Ingram tips it in. Timeout again.
First two of the game. And the first field goal he's made in the last two games did not have a field goal at Virginia. Only 2 points in that game. So Nigel Pack already off to a much better start than he was on Monday.
Pack just 2 points against Virginia. No field goal. That jumper smooth. Shot's no good. Got it back. Tries to power his way. Knocked away. Good defensive play. Good hand. That three is good by Ingram. Doing it on. Here comes Joseph. Stolen by R.J. Davis. Up ahead to Ingram. Who dumps it home.
That was a great
Joseph. The corner. Poplar.
good look for Wooga Poplar, who's an over 40% three-point shooter. But Nigel Pack was open on the other side. Bensley Joseph just didn't see him. And he's been the hot guy. You want to try to get the basketball in his hands as much as you possibly can.
Baycott sets the screen, rolls. Ingram the three, knocks it down.
From Chase Hunter, the first two of the night. Right away, you're seeing Clemson target Elliot Cadeau, similar to what Georgia Tech did in their game.
In practice today, Carolina was running a play. They wanted to get Baycott a touch on the first possession, but Tigers able to take it away. Shefflin is now guarding Baycott, but no problem. Harrison. Wiggins can make that. Rattles out on him. North Carolina gets a shot quickly. Might have a 2-for-1 opportunity. Davis through his legs. Finds an open Ingram. And he knocks down the three. Team out, sending R.J. Godfrey back into the game. Can't afford for him to get forward, but they also have to be cognizant of how quickly they can get him back on the floor. Shefflin double teams, that leaves Ingram.
Ref missed it, but notice the refs have to make the call.
A late foul on Tobacco Road brings back some bad memories.
Wow. Closing big guys down the floor.
Oh, and then an errant pass. And Ingram lays it in. Carolina. Those 6 games. The pull-up, McCain. Had a pretty good look in transition.
And McCain's their best three-point shooter, and he's at his best shooting that ball in transition.
Baycott spins. The double comes. He kicks. Ingram. Yes!
Just under 16 points a game, shooting 50% from the field and over 40% from three.
ACC Rookie of the Week last week.
He's playing more containment on the perimeter.
Ingram knocks down the three. And
the double.
Cadeau's wide open. He'll take it. Tipped out by Ryan and a fresh possession for the Heels.
What a pass by Cadeau.
And Ingram with a three.
Whoa. What a shot.
To bring Duke a little bit closer.
Majoring in English.
McCain into double figures. Ingram with the edge.
Trimble got picked off trying to go over the top of that high ball screen.
Roach with a dozen to lead the Blue Devils. Ingram, quick release, and he knocks down another one. Over, and just as impressively as you see, the Heels have turned it over only twice. Ingram, the rebound, and the jumper. Visitors.
Side ball screen. Little two-man game now with Baycott and Davis.
McCain over for the double. 10 to shoot. Ingram with space. Knocks down another one.
As a head coach, been on NBA benches and trying to rebuild this Jackets program. Harrison Ingram knocks. Yet another missed opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Davis's shot rims out. Ryan fighting for it, and Ingram drops it in.
When Ryan shot that, would still love the ball to be back in the hands of RJ.
Rattles out on Sturdivant, a heartbreaker. Hubert Davis telling RJ Davis to push it. George cuts off Davis. Ingram wide open for three. He got it.
Ball over.
R.J. Davis without Caleb Love this season, shouldering a heavier burden of the offense in terms of scoring. 42% from three, 94% from the line. One of the best free throw shooting seasons at the moment in the history of the ACC. Only J.J. Redick had a better free throw shooting season to this point. There's a three for Harrison. This guy can shoot too. Darren Green Jr. 348 three-pointer of his career.
That's the one guy you cannot lose if you're North Carolina on the perimeter.
Ingram again with back-to-back triples.
More than anyone in the ACC, North Carolina leading that category. Florida State is second, and there's a discrepancy at the line right now. The Heels 10 for 14. Florida State's only made 2 trips there.
Florida State's got Primo Spears back in the game. He's a team best plus 13 in the first half. In there for Worley. Ingram shot ready. Ingram rattles home.
No, it won't.
Substitutions for Leonard. This might be the 5 for Carolina, though. The starters. Cadeau's misses. Tipped in by Ingram.
Yeah, and wasn't a starter to begin the season, but you look at his last 4 games, averaging 7.5 points per game, but more importantly, it's the 4.3 assists per game. He's the guy that gets North Carolina into their offense, gets the guys to basketball when they need it, and in the right spot.
Ingram wants to work. Got himself some room and banked it in. That's a pretty play. Wake Forest looking for an upset tonight.
OB Wake Forest 6 of 9 from the free throw line. We mentioned earlier 84% on the road for them.
Leaning in off the window. Harrison Ingram is left. That was well done. And 10 points for the 6'10 senior.
And a great move by Carr on that possession. However, at this point, 2s aren't going to get you back into the game against North Carolina, especially when you can't. Individual move by Salas on that possession, but give Armando Bacot credit, stepping out and guarding Salas step for step, making him have to take a tough shot to beat him.
Bryant went down, gripping that lower leg, is now ready to check back in for Hubert Davis. Ingram on the back down, the one-hander.
I think things will start to settle out and
define normal.
Yeah,
in collegiate athletics, G-man. Backdoor cut. That was Davis racing on the baseline. High trying to get to the rim. Cut off by Ali Bay. North Carolina keeps it with Ingram. Shot clock inside of 10. Ingram turns and shoots, and he makes it.
Looking for his offense.
Zachary steaming to the rim, had it knocked away. Ryan Cadeau trying to track it down. He's got Ingram, puts it up there for Ingram.
That line that I thought North Carolina had a huge advantage. BC's been able to hang in on.
Missed by Bacot, volleyballed out by Ingram.
A great play by Ingram. Couldn't get it, but kept it alive for a teammate.
Got it from Ryan. Shot clock inside of 10. Ingram against McLaughlin. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Ingram. Oh, a 3 for Ingram.
To keep that alive in traffic.
Tied at 4. 2.5 gone. Ingram trying to beat Jovanovic on the drive and does. And soft jump shot good. Caleb Wynn's first points of the game.
That was a nice play, Wes. He elected to just pull up rather than hit that floater, rather than try to take it all the way to the basket where there's a lot of traffic.
2 minutes into this second half, and Louisville put 4 on the board, and Carolina yet to scratch. Here's Ingram. He'll tee up a 3 and hit it. Harrison Ingram. Clark. James trying to drive it. And missed the shot.
I think he turned his ankle.
Yeah. James is down. Ingram's down. Here's Cadeau. Back for Harrison Ingram. He'll drive in the lane. Scoop and score.
Oh, my. What a shot that was.
And Mike. 83-68. A 15-point Carolina lead and under a minute to go. Well, the Tar Heels are good as 6-0. Off to their best start since 8 years ago, the 2015-16 season, when they began the year at 8-0. There's Ingram, a 3, and that's good. Harrison Ingram
with a good drive and lays it off the window.
Great response by J.J. Starling, recognizing the crowd, getting into the game. Better to attack the basket there than wait for a jump shot.
Ingram trying to get inside and backs it in. And the slam by Mintz.
A great job by the Orange not giving up on that. Benny Williams does a good job getting back in transition.
Washington gives it up from Ingram. Yes, sir. Another three-pointer. Bench 13 points so far in this game for them.
Yeah, we talked about the rotation that they have, but when you can have confidence in Washington and Trimble coming in off the bench and giving you, quality minutes as well as Withers, now you've got that rotation of 8 or 9 guys that can be successful. Cadeau continues. He's done.
Well said, Bacon on the entry, the spin, and the tip is up and good. And they are just relentless. Peyton and Eli on ESPN2. Our ESPN Deportes Spanish language version. Coverage begins with the Monday Night Countdown crew. 6 o'clock Eastern. To the top. Middlebrooks with the catch. Kicks it for the corner. Here's his shot. Now it's going to be in and out.
That's a heck of a rebound by Jalen Washington.
Cano looking for the lane. He'll back it out here for Trimble.
Ingram's got Horn on him. They can look inside to him. He's going to back him down.
Ingram to the lane. Yes, he really hunted that shot. Spin. Bacot banging. Not this time. Burns, every time he touches it, the crowd begins to cheer, even if he's 20 feet from the basket. Ingram on the back down. That rolls in. Beautiful touch. He gets a look from three-point land, but no. Rebound kick to the corner. Ingram out hustling the field.
That's his 10th rebound of the game.
You got 3.5 minutes to go, and he's going to sink 2 here.
More pressure here. NC State bringing full court pressure. It's man instead of that 1-2-2.
Davis breaks that. Back out. Ingram way downtown. Yes, better retouch.
Time rebound for P.J. Hall, who looks like maybe now he's settled in and ready to compete.
Yeah, not a big half yet, but he has time. He has 4 points. Bacot gets it out to Ingram, and that'll rattle home a three-pointer on day. They are 1 for 15. Davis for Ingram. That's an answer.
P.J. Hall has struggled shooting the basketball throughout this game, putting out a lot of energy trying to defend Bacot. He's taken away from his offense.
Ingram off the window for 2.
Bacot high out to guard him. Diaz-Graham swims inside, couldn't finish. He's slow to get back, so Carolina's got a 5-on-4 here. Ingram runs the floor and finally hits his first. 25 a game. Those games both on ACC Network and the ESPN app.
And Doggo is a problem. I watched her first game ever where she went for 30 against South Carolina in Paris. Must-see TV.
Lead back to 6 here. Ingram has an open 3, and Ingram finds him.
Day with number 3 NC State and Virginia. So coming up on this final minute before halftime, Ingram knocks it down. Now he's a great story. We told you his 6th straight start, and in that time, he's getting 16 points per game. Son Emily said to us today that a lot of the credit goes to their staff since the change. Kelly wants it. Kelly on the follow-away, not there. His struggles continue now, 2 of 9 shooting. Ingram.
Away and stumbling.
Good D by Bacot to keep him in front.
Ingram tiptoeing throw and finished it. Out of the double. Dribble in the corner, no. Ingram hustles, he beat everyone to the basketball, and he'll lay it in.
That's a great hustle. Those to go down.
65-56. Been several times the Sooners have gotten this close, only to be turned back by the Heels. It's been the pattern of this game. Bacot swings it out for Ingram. Got it! A triple.
That's a...
Here in Charlotte tonight.
Can't get beat over the top here.
Ingram looking to get it in, does for Davis. And Cadeau will take his time as we approach 90 seconds.
We're going to go here with about 9 seconds. Oklahoma absolutely has to get a stop here.
Shot clock is at 4. Ingram had it pop free. Now a leaner.
That's what they do. Get it back to him just like Raph called it. But the shot short. Follow is not.
Nice adjustment. Getting 2 players like that. Ingram's got that ability outside or dribble to the lane, create some havoc.
Nice drive.
What a good addition he's been. He reads things beautifully.
He maybe got his style of play from Stacy, but I think he got the hops from the old man.
He did have some hops, too. He just reads things in an extraordinary fashion.
Oh, and that one goes in. Count it for Ingram.
Bump and the hit.
Cormac Ryan with 20 points. Davis with 20 points for North Carolina. But right now, it's not quite enough. Davis draws a double team.
Nice show by Bradshaw, helped out there. This is what he likes now.
Withers the kick out. Here's a runner, and it goes.
Hits again.
Well, he's going to be a really good player. He's good now. Just a lefty combo guard that can shoot it. And he's not shot it to his capability just yet.
Boy, Withers, what a drive and a kick. That was well done by...
Still have one. His name's Tristan Newton, and he's one of the best players in the country.
17.5 points per game, over 6 assists per game, and if that weren't enough, 8 rebounds per game. Ingram looking to get himself going, and he'll knock it. And he's played great tonight. 10-1 run, Huskies. Ingram. And one. So this UConn team is going to be tested over and over again. Carolina with the last possession, or potentially the last possession of the first half.
Carolina in a horn set, 2 up top, 2 in the corners. And UConn going to jump into a 1-3-1. They started man, now they're showing 1-3-1 to take Carolina out of what they talked about.
Cadeau the kick. Ingram the 3. Yes!
Boy, what a play by Elliot Cadeau to make 2 plays.
And a tough catch, and he'll lay it in.
Karaban just curled that little screening action, got the switch, and all of a sudden he's got a little guy on him, just locked him down in the post. UConn runs such good offense. And it's the play after the play that they're so good with.
Wow. How about that play by Ingram?
They didn't need a whole lot of room coming off that screening action with Samson Johnson.
21 now for Cam Spencer. Davis, Bacon, Ingram lays it in.
Oh, beautiful.
And UConn's been able to hold Carolina at bay here in the second half, now leading by 12.
Well, they've really done a good job. Hassan Diarra guarding him right now on R.J. Davis. Everything's been difficult. He hasn't had any really open opportunities.
He's only attempted 5 shots in this game.
And Alex Karaban has had another really good game.
And Jay, the Huskies have 24 assists on 25 assists.
Early 12 to shoot, and here's Fletcher against Ingram. Nice job by Ingram. Nice play. He is loose. Harrison Ingram.
And that's Elliot Cadeau.
Yeah. I'm sure they are. When you score 61 points in the first half of a game, and you turn around and you get 29 the next half, I'm sure that many of the fans here are in shock to see that. Look at Ingram. Baycott, RJ open. And an offensive rebound, and Ingram makes
along with the freshman. And the freshman has been a story for them. Elliot Cadeau, he wears number 2. Our starting lineups brought to you by Dove Men Plus Care. Harrison Ingram gives Hubert Davis an aspect he hasn't had for several years. Bounce to Baycott. This is Ingram. His first shot. Good from 3. Tough physical defense They want to see Connect rise up a little bit on that side of the basketball.
Already 2 free throw attempts for Tennessee, only 8 altogether against Kansas. Just their inability to punch the paint.
Cadieux cross court, Ingram again for 3. That's the bottom. He's 2 of 2. So after hitting his first 2, he's missed his last 2. Connect picked his pocket, did Ingram, and here he comes. And he'll flush it with his left.
And Rick Barnes' squad defensively, they find their teeth in this game. They have the ability to get hot on defense, crawl their way back in.
Now Ingram wide open. Left wide open. Backs Connect in, throws it up and in, and he is having his way with anybody.
Word tough and physical, no less than 35, 40 times. And the message was sent, but it was not received.
A lot of ball left for Abby. They triple teamed him. Ingram. So easy. Ingram is now.
The local Banner Company is doing well in Chapel Hill.
James 3, no good, and a good rebound in traffic for Matt Ryan. They will try to push. It worked for them in the first half. Ingram's 3, that's good. The push of the ball.
Elliot Cadieux, 8 assists, no turnovers in 40 minutes in the 2 games here in the Bahamas. This is Cadieux. Ingram down. Ingram with Mark on him, bullies his way down and rolls it home. And Layden Blocker, who got his first career start yesterday, and now a turnover. Ingram, look out! Arkansas. Ingram to Davis. Baycott inside. And the tip goes. So the lead is 11.
Sometimes a 53% free throw shooter, it takes a little longer to get back to able to shoot your free throws. I'm just saying.
Ingram backing down, left hand, and rolls it home. But it's Carolina leading under 7 to go, and the Heels on top by 6.
Eric Dixon with 34 yesterday for Villanova. David Jones with 36 last night from Memphis, and now Tremont Mark goes for 34.
Davenport trying to handle Ingram, and 1.
Can't his best, but he's got to be big today.
10 points, 8 rebounds against Northern Iowa in 22 minutes. Ingram, step back. That's a 3. Got it. Big time. Hart, little off balance. Baycott got a piece of it.
They've got numbers if they push.
Ingram, catch and shoot from Davis, and he gets it.
Yeah, Hart.
Dixon's pass for Armstrong hit Cadieux. Armstrong will try the jumper, and it's short.
Another one-and-done possession by Villanova.
Baycott going to work against Moore. Kicks opposite. Ingram gets another 3. Davis with some pressure. Armstrong on him. R.J. Davis. So far in this one with 4 points. Inside Ingram, and that will go.
Brandon to get it out of there so the ball could get swung for the corner 3. It all started with the guts of Armstrong.
Ingram gets another. Armstrong lost the handle. Longino. Davis collects and then slows it down. Waits for numbers. Ingram backing down, puts it in.
A great play call by Hubert.
All-time winningest coach in the history of the Missouri Valley Conference. He's the all-time winningest coach at Northern Iowa. Carolina, by the way, has been cold to start. Credit the Northern Iowa defense, 1 for 9. Tries freshman Elliot Cadieux into the game. Ingram inside, bullies his way to the basket. Bourne with Trimble on it. Inside. And Baycott the rebound. The big guy pushing. Gives off Ingram. Ingram wide open. Got a three. Campbell baseline jumper. That was halfway down. Bay caught the rebound. And now Carolina a chance to take the lead. Withers kicks opposite. Ingram a three.
What the heck's going on? Northern Iowa fans were in there saying, let's go purple. I mean, it almost broke out in the bathroom at halftime. And I'm in on that kind of stuff.
Ingram, wow, knocks it down.
6-11 to get the shot off guarded.
Taylor. They're going to need a few of those to get back into this one. Trail it by 11. North Carolina with the basketball. Ingram a good look. And that will roll home.
Pretty good company. Tim Duncan and Ralph Sampson, yeah?
That's a pretty good list to be on.
Here we go. Third game of the year for North Carolina. The fourth for the visiting Highlanders. North Carolina in their Carolina blue inside the Dean Dome. That does not happen often. UC Riverside in those whites. More on that in a few moments. Very veteran roster that has helped North Carolina get out to a 2-0 start. Here's Harrison Ingram, one of the first year heels with a sweet little. And so there's the first triple to go down for UC Riverside. You mentioned they're going to take a ton. That is Mike Magpio's philosophy. Space the floor, let them go. There's Baycott. Posted up on Martinez. Finds Ingram, and he sticks it.
Well, there's no question about his ability.
Salaridze misfires. Comes Cadeau. Credit UCR for just hanging around as long as they can. Ingram this good sleight of hand. Up ahead to Luke Turner. We haven't seen too much of Turner tonight. And he misfires from deep. Couldn't hit the corner three.
And that's the kind of shot that the Highlanders are going to have success this year. Open three.
They stay with that strategy as this game progresses. I think they might have to switch that up. Baycott with those 2 offensive rebounds. Now the all-time leader at UNC in offensive rebounds. Getting past time. Even for the spacing. We talked about Baycott as we take a look at a three by Higgins. Again, I talked about it. One of the better guards in the Patriot League. That's a deep contested three. And he's a guy that can fill it up. That's going to be key for North Carolina. They don't want to let him get it going early in this game. The answer at the other end. Good job. Again, he's, I think, been pretty under control, but this area right here for Lehigh has been a problem. Ingram swoops to the bucket. As a player for North Carolina, but in his life, and certainly what a life it was that he led, impacted so many beyond the North Carolina family. He was a tremendous offensive player, but his defense, one of the best on-ball defenders that this league has seen. Harrison Ingram against Joshua Ingram. And it's Harrison who wins the game. That's been a strength for them right now. They've dominated the paint. 28 points for North Carolina, only 12 for Lehigh. Seth Trimble and Jalen Washington. A couple of sophomore holdovers out there. Harrison Ingram first. MoMA. The rebound by Baycott. So 22 and 19 now. Baycott had an open three. If he took one and made it, this place would have exploded. Ingram wheeling and dealing.
Radford, they have got to put points on the board, and the more threes they can make, obviously, the better.
DeQuan Smith, by the way, terrific player. Their leading returning scorer at almost 14 a game a season ago. Ingram tees one up. It's almost 6 years. Thrown away. Here's Cormac Ryan. Bounce pass, Ingram, and one. Radford 2 within 2 to open this second half on the three-point trip from DeQuan Smith.
Smith he's only 6'1", but he's a strong kid, weighs 195 pounds, and he's used that physical stature very effectively.
Ingram a standing three at the front. Baycott now for High. Ingram.
Harrison Ingram, strong drive.